Hi Brian, long time no see. What have you been doing?
I recently got my license for professional diving, and I can start doing what I have been dreaming of.
You need a license to dive?
Well, this is not any normal amateur diving. We are talking about professional diving for explorations, studies of surfaces, animal studies, and a lot of experiments. It's actually a lot harder and riskier than you think. In the end of the day, there are literally thousands of pounds of water above you, which is not nice.
Wait, I have wondered if that can have some effect over the divers?
Of course it does. The rapid decompression sickness, nitrogen narcosis, oxygen toxicity, and accelerated gas consumption.
I don't know what any of this is.
Have you heard about the 5-minute race against time?
What is this?
When deep-sea divers work at extreme depths, completing their hours of decompression while hanging onto a line underwater can be very dangerous. So the diver ascends quickly from the seafloor, skipping the long decompression. The exact moment the diver's head breaks the surface of the water, a strict countdown begins. He has to quickly take off all the tight equipment and run into the decompression chamber.
Why is this necessary?
The massive amount of nitrogen trapped in their tissues will violently expand and cause life-threatening sickness.
So you are the guys that go and explore and study before a huge bridge is built?
Yes, exactly. It's interesting you mention that because during the building of the Brooklyn Bridge, dozens of workers died, crippled or paralyzed because of mysterious sickness, which later turned out to be the creation of the decompression chamber.
This seems to be a very interesting career choice.
I know, it's very interesting, isn't it?
So have you done a professional dive already?
No, only learning basic ones, but very soon I will do my very first deep dive into a dam.
Wait, a dam? What are you going to be doing in a dam?
I can't give you this information yet, but all I can tell you is that all of the people that went to explore this dam were not the same after.
Now what is this supposed to mean?
Well, I don't know. It's just one of those legends going around the campus. But I had one friend that told me he had been there before. He was just in the beginning of the dam, maybe a meter deep, looking down wearing his snorkel, just around that part of the sunset that is warm and quiet. And out of nowhere, he told me that he saw a massive stingray passing directly under him, 2 meters long with a missing tail, and in that moment, he felt like his heart stopped for a moment.
Are you joking me? Why didn't it have a tail?
He doesn't know to this day, but I can assure you it's real because he quit shortly after.
He got scared because of a fish?
Yeah, this job is not made for everyone.
Do you have any other crazy stories like these?
Just one more from my grandpa. A dam began to have visible cracks in the concrete on the outside of the dam. He was organized with a couple more divers to check the damaged part. There was the usual debris behind a man-made wall, and they thought these were large logs. But later they found out that they were huge eels which had gotten to the size of logs because they couldn't get to the sea.
Great, now I would not be able to sleep for the next couple days. Were these eels dead at least?
Some yes, but some alive, but not active like they would have been in the sea.
And you gonna go there after knowing this? Are you serious?
I will be able to honor my grandpa's by going there.
You are crazy.
There is just something inside me that makes me want to see that huge pile of eels everywhere around. Maybe some are still alive from his days.
Please stop. I don't want to imagine any of this.
It's safe, don't worry.
Yeah, just massive stingrays without tails, which they lost, who knows how. Brian, what happened with the dam? Did you explore it? How did it go?
Yes, I did go there.
Was it scary like everyone else told you?
Well, we did see a lot of things that looked scary, but it didn't really bother me so much.
Did you see the big eels?
We weren't in the part with the eels, so unfortunately we didn't, but we still saw some things that I didn't expect.
What did you see?
Well, we couldn't see much further and detailed because it was dark and deep, but I could swear I could see under all the ooze. I could see houses, but all of them were almost fully destroyed and barely recognizable.
What do you mean houses? You must have misread something.
Patricia, there used to be a village here years before this dam was built.
Wait, are you serious? What happened with the people there?
At first I didn't believe what I was looking at, but then after I came back home and started looking in old forums about this place, and apparently around 70 years ago before they started building it, there was a whole village, with families, shops, and everything was going great. One user though wrote about that his family used to live there, but their houses and land was bought from the government forcefully, and they were evacuated so the work can begin. They basically had no chance.
That is so sad.
He even wrote that some locals refused to leave, so they had to drag them out of there with guns because they couldn't risk the press backlash if someone died.
Just to think that this place used to have life and people, such an unfair ending is so unfair.
Yeah, but it was still fascinating seeing it. It felt like I discovered Atlantis or something.
This sounds so cool. Did you make any pictures of it?
Here, take a look.
You mean to tell me that this used to be a village?
Used to, but now it's just ruins crumbling apart, 50 feet underwater.
Does this place feel to you like you wouldn't want to come back again?
Well, not at all, actually. I think it's pretty interesting. Maybe the stories I have heard might have been a bit exaggerated, but I would love to come there for sure. I mean, there is a lot more to explore considering the fact that the deepest part is around 150 feet deep. So there's got to be more to this place, and I really want to see what were they so much scared of.
You didn't tell me about what creatures you saw? Are you hiding something from me?
Not really, I did see some fish which looked larger than expected, but nothing out of ordinary.
There has got to be more to it. Did something attack you? Or maybe come close to you?
No, but there was something else that was weird. There was a sound, like a low-pitched sound coming from the deeper side of the dam. It felt like it was echoing off the dam's wall all the way up to us.
How far was the dam's wall away from you?
Maybe a couple 100 feet away, which just doesn't make sense considering how sound moves in water.
What kind of creature can make that kind of noise anyways?
I don't know. I tried talking with my colleagues, but they said that they didn't hear anything like what I described to them.
Are you sure you didn't imagine this yourself?
No, and the worst part was that it felt like whatever was making that noise was calling me.
Calling you?
Well, it made me feel invited, and I knew I had to go in its direction.
Did you go there?
Those were my thoughts. I couldn't go deeper without the right equipment.
Could this noise be done by the eels?
I don't know if eels make noises these loud, but I will look into it.
Why is there all of these secrets behind dams? Aren't they supposed to be more quiet? I mean, it's literally man-made.
And that's why nothing there is normal. Patricia, I talked with my grandpa yesterday.
About the dam?
Yeah, and I wish I hadn't because now I can't stop thinking about it.
What did he tell you?
Well, he started calm, told me about the village, the people, the families that were removed, but then I asked him about the creatures and his whole face changed.
Changed how?
Like he went somewhere else for a second, like he was back there.
What did he say about them?
He told me that the eels were the least of their problems.
What was the biggest problem then?
He said that the sound I described to you was the same exact sound that made one of his diving partners refuse to ever go back.
The low-pitched sound?
Yes, he called it the pull, said it wasn't just a sound, it was more like a feeling that came with it.
A feeling of what?
That something down there wanted you specifically, not the group, just you.
That is terrifying.
He said one of his partners swam towards it before anyone could stop him, and they had to physically drag him back up because he was unconscious.
Was he all right after?
He never dived again and never explained what he saw, just said that no one should ever go down there.
Brian, I don't like where this is going.
He also told me something about the village that nobody talks about.
What?
Some of the families that refused to leave weren't dragged out.
What do you mean?
He said that by the time the crews came back to remove the last few holdouts, some of them were simply gone.
Gone where?
No one ever found out, they were just gone, and the government quietly closed the file.
So people disappeared before the dam was even filled?
That's what he said, and he looked me dead in the eyes when he said it.
Your grandpa doesn't exaggerate things.
Never in his life, which is why I believe every word.
So what are you going to do with all of this?
That's actually why I wanted to talk with you.
Brian, no.
You don't even know what I'm about to say. No one has ever gone to the deepest part of that dam, the 150 feet section. No official dive has ever reached it.
What about your grandpa and his crew?
Yeah, but there is no official record of their dive, and I want to be the first one to record it.
You want to go down to the part of the dam where the sound comes from, where people disappeared, where your grandpa's partner went unconscious and almost didn't come back.
This would be the most documented deep dam exploration ever done of this dam. I would be the first person to bring back actual footage from that depth.
You would also potentially be the first person to not come back from it.
I have the equipment, I have the training, I know what I'm doing.
Your grandpa's partner had the equipment and the training too.
That was decades ago. The gear is completely different now.
The thing making the sound is not decades ago, Brian. It's still there.
That's exactly why it needs to be documented.
By someone else.
There is no one else willing to do it. That's the whole point.
I understand you want the recognition, and I understand this would be huge for your career, but this is not worth your life.
Patricia, I have thought about this a lot.
I know you have, and that's what worries me. Because the more you think about it, the more convinced you are, and I think that pull your grandpa described starts way before you even get in the water.
What are you saying?
I'm saying that maybe the reason you can't stop thinking about going down there isn't entirely your own idea.
You are making everything sound too complicated. This is just a passion and nothing more.
I know, just please don't go alone. Promise me that at least.
I promise I won't go alone.
And promise me you won't go soon.
That one I can't promise.
Emma, I'm really sorry for reaching out like this after so long. I wouldn't have if it wasn't important.
Patricia, it's been 10 years. What is going on?
I was walking past the dam 2 days ago, and I found something in the bushes right next to the water's edge.
What did you find?
An old camera, but I knew it immediately because of the strap, the red and black one with the frayed edge.
That's cool. Is that your new hobby?
I'm completely sure of it, Emma. This is Brian's camera, and it's been sitting in the bushes next to the dam for 10 years.
How is that possible? Didn't the investigation team go through everything around that area?
That's exactly what I couldn't understand. So I started digging into it, and what I found doesn't sit right with me at all.
What do you mean?
The camera was actually recovered during the investigation. It was inspected because it was in a sealed bag, but then at some point it was removed from evidence and ended up back near the dam, thrown into the bushes.
Wait, what are you saying? The investigators said they haven't found the camera he had.
Well, it's right here next to me.
Are you sure?
Do you remember Marcus, the colleague who was pushing for the same dive Brian got approved for?
Brian mentioned him once, said he was strange about the whole thing, like it was personal.
Marcus was part of the investigation team. He had access to everything they recovered, and he was one of the last people to handle the evidence before the file was closed.
That doesn't automatically mean he threw it away.
I also thought that, but then I went and talked to him last week.
Why would you do that?
Because I needed to look him in the eyes when I asked about the camera, and the moment I mentioned finding it, his whole face changed.
Changed how?
He went very quiet and then very quickly told me he didn't know anything about it and ended the conversation. Just like that, completely shut down. He just told me to leave his house or he would call the police, so I just left.
That could mean a lot of things.
He was the one who had motive to make sure nothing useful came out of that investigation. Brian got there first, and Marcus spent years watching that. He had access, and he had every reason to make sure that camera never surfaced.
I hear you. I really do. I just have 2 kids and a life, and I can't carry this the way you do.
I'm not asking you to carry it. I just needed someone who actually knew him to hear this.
He wasn't just someone, he was my love, but it's over.
The camera is still with me. The pictures couldn't be recovered, but it's here and I don't know what to do with it.
Keep it somewhere safe.
That's it. Aren't you going to at least take it as the last thing he did?
Patricia, I made peace with not knowing a long time ago, and it's better for you to keep it.
I know and I respect it. I just wish someone else was as angry as I am.
Maybe being angry for 10 years isn't the answer either. In the end of the day, it's only Brian's fault. Maybe Marcus knew if he hid it from us, we would deal with the hardship easier.
Maybe, but it's still a fact that I found it, and it's his.
I just hoped he listened to me and was more careful with these dives. He wasn't ready for this one.
Trust me, I knew what he was getting himself into, but something else stopped him.
I just can't believe the investigation never found him. Like, this is just a dam, not an ocean. He should have been found. He could have been next to me right now.
Well, now after the camera is found, do you want to at least see it?
Actually, why not? Is it possible that something like a current or something in the water pulled the camera out?
I will be over your house later.